Imagine being able to work where you want, when you want, and even travelling the world. Well, that's the journey I'm now on and loving it. But it may never have happened if it hadn't have been for the day that I realised my life was a complete lie. So in 2010, I was having my regular acupuncture session for my skin. And she said to me, Mel, if you really want to clear your skin, we need to work on your mind, body and spirit. And she went on to say, you are deeply unhappy. I looked at her in disbelief and I was like, I'm very happy and I've only been married a year. And she just repeated the same words to me. And it was weird. In that moment, it felt like somebody just literally whacked me on the head. And all of a sudden, a tsunami of tears just poured out. You see, I, like so many other people, I was following the party line. You know, seeing all your friends get engaged and married. Christ, I need to do it. Then there's your body clock that's ticking away and you can't leave it too late. To be honest, until that point, I hadn't consciously realised just how sad, unhappy, bored and frustrated I was. Perhaps you can understand the feelings of letting yourself down, having big dreams as a kid and you never followed them, and knowing that you've settled for second best. I totally get it, because that was me. That day in 2010 was really the first day of me finding true happiness. I spent 12 long months having horrible panic attacks in my sleep. I would literally sit bolt upright, gasping for air, absolutely bloody terrified. If you've ever had panic attacks, you know exactly what I mean, and it does feel like you're gonna die. Eventually, after a lot of soul searching, I decided I couldn't live a lie anymore. So on New Year's Eve in 2012, my husband said something to me which I knew was a lie. And it was like the world slowed down and all of a sudden this crevice opened up in front of me and it was just willing me to step through. I knew this was my chance to be honest with him and be honest with myself ultimately. So I said the words, I'm really sorry, but I don't love you anymore. I was only working part-time and I was thinking all of these crazy thoughts, but asking myself questions like, how the hell am I going to afford to keep this house? Am I going to have to sell the house? Jesus, am I going to have to move back in with my mum? But you know what, in that moment, it was all irrelevant. I just knew I couldn't continue to live the life I was living. And I was no longer happy to be miserable and settle for second best. And through a self-development course and a shed load of tears, a mentor finally helped me understand that I was not responsible for the previous disasters in my life and I was not responsible for my husband's happiness. And it's amazing how a change of mindset can completely open brand new doors. All of a sudden I had a job that was gifted to me from a friend. And then a few months later, a headhunter contacted me with an opportunity to get back into the world of corporate sales. That job then led me to being salesperson of the year, and I earned more money than I'd ever earned in my life. And as great as all that sounds, I knew deep down I was still not happy. I was still not living whatever the true purpose of my life was. But the newly empowered me kept noticing other opportunities and kept seeing some adverts on YouTube where people were talking about having a freedom lifestyle, being able to work from wherever they were in the world and create their own paycheck and not have to answer to the boss. And all of that sounded very, very appealing to me. It was bizarre, it was amazing. It was like suddenly I'd been given the golden key to the door, and all of a sudden I realised that the amazing lifestyle people have is not just for the chosen few. Guess what? It was for me as well. I was beyond excited, and I quickly found myself in this community of amazing, like-minded people that had all got their own stories of why they were trying to achieve their own financial freedom and their own goals for pushing that forward. Being surrounded by these amazing people made me feel like I was part of something really special, and it was like the world was opening up in front of me with a whole world of possibility. If you're still watching this, I know there's a bigger, better you waiting to burst out into the world. You know damn well you've got something deep in here that just needs to come out. You're not living your fulfilled life. You're not living your true path. You don't feel happy. You want to improve things. You want to be the best parent, the best daughter, the best son, the best brother, the best sister. Taking this decision has significantly improved the relationship with my son. He now sees me living my true purpose, and he absolutely values that, and he's just so proud of me. People are telling me how much I smile more. I'm having way more adventures. In fact, with some of the people I've met, we're going to jump out of a plane next year for a fantastic cause. And of course then there's my amazing mentors Stuart and Jay, who have taught me so much about growth and being able to help other people just like me, just like you, achieve your goals, achieve your dreams, give you the most purposeful, happy life that you can possibly have. So guys, if you're like me and you've beaten yourself up for too many years, enough is enough, it's time for you to shine, then please click the link. I'll send you some video workshops that will fully explain how you too can start on your own pathway to freedom, in whatever that means for you. If they resonate with you, I can't tell you how excited I am to finally meet you in the future. And if you love them as much as I do, please share them with people that you love and share them with people that want to take control back of their own lives. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to meet you soon.